Greetings YouTube, I am the Pokemon Enigmatic Skyfire. I am bringing you a Pokemon 5th generation Wi-Fi battle video. I am playing a White 2 this one, and the battle is against Daeyang from the Pokemon Wi-Fi room on Zot.com. Well, I had an interesting look at the team here. Besides the Jolteon, the Metagross, and the Bastiodon, I kind of figured what most of the other Pokemon had. I already do the show smashing Gourbice, which was used at one point for B to do a sweep. I saw Porygon 2, of course. I know that had an Eviolite, and of course Metagross, and well, and of course that Gino, which I've used in 3 sweeps in a row one time. So let's just see how this battle is gonna go. I'm gonna bring in State Fair, which is my Metachamp. He's going to bring in Raijin, which is his Jolteon. And first turn already starts off bad. How bad? Well, he goes for Shadow Ball, and that's the one-hit KO on State Fair. You know, it's really usually not the time that I usually would think about one-hit KOs on my Pokemon, especially at the start, but I guess that's how it went to be. I'm going to bring in Brennan, which is my Snorlax. He's going to switch out and bring in this Bastiodon, which actually has a different name, but again, of course, like I've seen in the past videos, they do name checks now. Word checks, actually, and things can switch out depending if you use a bad name, which you did on that Bastiodon. I'm going to go for a Curse on my Snorlax, and I'm going to do a Curse again after he does a Stealth Rocks. Now, most of the time, you would see a Bastiodon with Earthquake and Mellow Burst and Stealth Rocks. I've seen the Stealth Rocks, and I also seen the Curse. So what I figured all the Bastiodon can really do is Mellow Burst, but the problem is that I am going last. Except for this turn here, where I do another Curse, which I think is my 4th Curse. And he actually goes first, which was a little funny. So I kind of figured the only way he would do something is if he had Avalanche or Roar or something like that. And the Avalanche, I guess, was the more predicted part. It didn't take that much. And even afterwards, I still gained back all but 6 HP. He's going to go for a Mellow Burst first, which I'm glad that I'm going last, because Mellow Burst usually works if you're going second. Think that this Bastiodon is going first, so Mellow Burst is really unaffected in this game while I go for my 5th Curse. And once again, he goes for Mellow Burst. I'm thinking that he thinks that Mellow Burst is going to work anyway, and that was what my initial thought was to Curse up until he runs out of Mellow Burst. But then as I realized, Mellow Burst now only works if you're second, which gave me work because I did the Heavy Slam the first time to bring it down to less than half. I decided to go for it the second time, and that is going to be a KO on the Bastiodon. So that was the Pokemon I did not have to worry about too much, so I was glad at that. So he is going to bring in Jolteon again, and he is going to go for a Volt Switch, which does probably only 25%. And so he brings in Swek, which is his Porygon 2, which has Down Low, which is used to raise the stat based on the opponent's defenses. It raised special attack. And I wasn't gonna worry because I did do Body Slam. I was hoping to do a Paralyze, but it didn't. This thing goes for Psychic, and it takes it to real close to half. But I am going to do another Body Slam, and that's going to be a crit, which I really didn't need. But the point is that the Porygon 2 has been KO'd. So, his next Pokemon is Gourbice, and obviously the first move is going to be Show Smash. And I gotta tell you, that was probably the worst idea on a Gourbice, because at least he should have went for a Pokemon that was at least going to KO it, especially with all the HP I have, and I'm at +5. So what happens is he does do the shell smash. It brings up his attack, his special attack up 2. And with the wire, he's going to get his defenses right back to normal, but unfortunately, +5 stamp body slam is going to KO the Gorbice, as I figured. So his next Pokemon is Fluffy, and this was going to be the Pokemon I was a little afraid of because he does come out with the Rock Blast. The first one didn't take much, the second one did. The third one only took 12 HP. The fourth one only took 12 HP, and the second one only took about 13. So, after 5 moves, I figured that was all I needed. I'm still a little close to half. I'm going to do Body Slam again. That is going to be a KO on the Chinchino. So, no, that Chinchino is not going to sweep me out. Not this time. So, his next Pokemon is Gintoki, which is Metagross. He is going to go for a Meteor Smash. It is going to take about 50 points while I go for a Crunch. Was hoping that I was going to get a minimum 50% damage, and I predict that right. I take it down to about 35%. He then goes for Earthquake. He should have kept with the Medium Mass or kept with the stab bonuses. It would have been a little better. Instead, he didn't take hardly as much as he did with Medium Mass. So I'm going to go for a Crunch, and that is going to be a KO on the Metagross. Well, although Snorlax is nothing new in Sweepy, but you know, of course, I did do +5. So to me, really, this was a little bit one of those I kind of figured type of matches. He's going to bring back his Jolteon, which I think is his last Pokemon. He's going to take it down to 15 HP. 15. I can't believe it's that much. But another Body Slam with the low defenses on that Jolteon. It's pretty much going to be KO. And that is good game to Daeyang. And unfortunately, I'm saying to myself, why did I even play Snorlax? Usually I wouldn't even play things like Snorlax, but you know what? I had decided to play it, and it was there, and I figured, you know what? I kind of figured something about a Bastiodon, so I figured myself Snorlax should be the best one to pretty much wall them all and KO them all, which it did. Rate, comment, subscribe, give it a like if you like it. This is Skyfire saying, see you next time.